It's still a big occasion when Arsenal and Manchester United meet, but there was a time when it was about a lot more than simply improving the odds of achieving a top 4 finish. At the beginning of the Premier League era between 92 and 2004, Manchester United and Arsenal won 11 of the first 12 Premier League titles between them, with Sir Alex Ferguson picking up 8 of them and Arsene Wenger winning 3 of them. The rivalry was truly intense, and today these two managerial legends will be going up against each other head to head in FIFA 19, with squads consisting of some of their best ever talents. And in a throwback to 2009, the stage that's been set for today's video is the Champions League semi-final. They'll be going up against each other computer versus computer, home and away. Then I'll also be completing a simulated season within career mode to see how these two squads perform throughout the course of an entire season. I've done a few of these manager battles before, and if there are any others that you'd like to see from me in the future, then please do let me know in the comments section and I'll see what I can do. I do read absolutely every single comment, so if you do leave a comment for me, then it will be seen. And of course, if you do go on to enjoy this video today, then please do leave it a like. And if you're new to the channel, then be sure to subscribe so that you don't miss out on any of my future content. Now though, Sir Alex Ferguson will be rocking his trusty 4-4-2 formation. But sadly, there are some brilliant players here that I've had to leave out of the starting 11. There are so many incredible striking options that I could have gone with, for instance, but the two that I've chosen for today's video are Cristiano Ronaldo and Eric Cantona. Two of my absolute favourite players of all time. Record goalscorer Wayne Rooney has to settle for a place on the bench, as too does the ultimate super sub and in fact current Manchester United manager, Ole Gunnar Solskjær. I also considered playing Ronaldo out wide and having Van Nistelrooy up top, but to be completely honest with you, there was no way I was dropping Giggs or Beckham. David Beckham will always be one of my absolute heroes. The midfield four, in fact, were all definite starters in my opinion, but in defence things got quite tricky again. Evra and Gary Neville are the starting fullbacks, with Dennis Irwin on the bench, which might be seen as a slightly controversial move, and as Vidic and Ferdinand were so solid at the back for such a long time, they'll be the central pairing of choice. Jaap Stam was absolutely immense when he played for the club, and Laurent Blanc also spent a couple of years with Ferguson at the end of his career. Ferdinand and Vidic just seem to have such an incredible understanding on the field though, so that's the pair that I've gone with. Then in goal is Peter Schmeichel that starts. Could easily have gone with Van der Sar instead, as he was also incredible for United, and in fact I could have even started David De Gea. But it's the Great Dane that gets the nod here anyway, even if he did finish his career with City. Then over in the Arsenal squad, I feel like most of these choices were pretty straightforward, to be honest. I definitely don't have the same emotional attachment to most of the players as I do with the United players, but people like Henry, Vieira and Bergkamp just had to feature. I did debate including Fabregas in midfield as he was brilliant under Wenger, but with such stiff competition, he has to settle for a place on the bench instead. Whilst Jens Lehmann could have been the keeper, but it's David Seaman that I've gone with here. Comfortably the best goalkeeper England's had in the last 25 years or more. Van Persie played under both managers, and he did of course taste Premier League glory under Sir Alex Ferguson back in 2013, but he spent a lot longer under the management of Arsene Wenger anyway, so Wenger gets Van Persie. I also thought about including Ian Wright, but to be completely honest, his best years mainly came prior to the arrival of Wenger, so yeah, I've not included him. If he'd had a few more peak years under Arsene Wenger though, then I probably would have seriously considered including him in the starting 11. Anyway though, let's get into the gameplay, and let's see which team comes out on top. Arsenal got the ball out wide on the left here. Pires plays that forward to Henry, and he's touched that out of play. Terrible control. Bergkamp plays that to Overmars, and he gets absolutely crunched there by Roy Keane. What a tackle. Ronaldo working it through the middle, plays that out wide to Ryan Giggs. Lovely ball there. Ryan Giggs takes it past his man, crosses it over to Cantona, hits it on the volley, and that's a good save by Seaman. Corner kick to come now then. Beckham's on it, set piece specialist, whips it over, and Cantona's headed that over the bar. Vieira squaring up against Roy Keane. Who's going to win the battle here? Vieira takes it past him, plays that to Bergkamp, and that's a good stop from Schmeichel. Petit's on the ball now, plays that to Bergkamp. What can he do this one? Moves it to Vieira, nice ball through to Henry, and he's hit the bar. What a shot. Henry's back on it, plays that to Pires, and Henry's gone for it. Good stop from Schmeichel once again. So it's 0-0 at the break, but both teams have had chances, and hopefully in the second half we'll see a goal. Cantona definitely won't be scoring today. He's being replaced by Wayne Rooney. Keane plays that out wide to David Beckham. What can he do here? Plays it back to Keane. He moves it to Beckham once more, and this is brilliant passing football from Manchester United. What can they do here? Beckham whips it over, and that's a good clearance from Adams. Scholes has the ball out wide, whips that across. Sol Campbell's got it covered though. Sagna plays that to Adams. Overmars moves that forward to Fabregas. Vieira plays that out wide to Overmars. Good passing play here. They get the ball up to Thierry Henry. What can he do with this one? He gets tackled by Evra. Beckham plays that to Ronaldo. Beckham's on it once more. Plays that through to Wayne Rooney, and that's a massive save from Seaman. Henry with his back to goal. Turns around, smashes it, and I thought he was going to find the corner there. Both teams had some good chances there, but this one finishes as a 0-0 draw. Into the second leg we go then. Henry with the kickoff. Let's see if anything changes. Overmars launches that one down the right wing for Henry to chase after. Ferdinand's on him. He whips that one across and Neville's got it covered. Giggs moves that forward looking for CR7 down the left wing. What can he do here? Taking on his man, whips that across to David Beckham, and I thought he was going to win the header. Beckham with the corner kick to come now then. Whips that to the edge of the box and Cantona heads it over the bar. Evra plays that inside to Paul Scholes, and that is a bad tackle there from Overmars. I'm definitely not surprised that he's received a booking for that one. Henry plays that to Vieira. He moves it to Emmanuel Petit, and I thought that was the moment. I thought that was going to be the breakthrough. Henry looked like he was making a run. I think he was checking his run though. He ran offside and yeah, didn't quite work out. Here comes Vieira taking on his man. Moves it to Bergkamp, and that's a good interception there from Evra. Scholes plays that forward to Cristiano Ronaldo. Look at the run that Giggs is making down the left wing. Can he find that killer ball into the box? No, he can't. Manchester United with another chance here. Scholes plays that to Giggs, and that is one of the worst shots I've ever seen. Throw in to come here then. It's been moved to Ashley Cole. He moves that across to Patrick Vieira. That's a lovely ball through, and I thought that was going to be a goal. Several chances in that first half, but as it stands, we're still yet to see a goal. Vieira's got hold of it in midfield. Plays that across to Overmars. He plays that to Bergkamp, and that's a lovely challenge there from the Ginger Prince. He moves it forward to Ronaldo. Keane's on it now. Moves it out wide to Ryan Giggs. What can he do with this one? Plays it to Evra. He's bombing his way down that left wing. Can he find a good delivery here? That's not a bad ball at all. And Cristiano Ronaldo's found the back of the net. Let's take another look at this one on the replay. Lovely run there from the Frenchman down the wing. Crosses it over. Ronaldo's lurking in the box. Heads it past Seaman. He's got no chance whatsoever there. Ronaldo gets so much power behind the header and he finds the back of the net. Sir Alex Ferguson's got the lead. It's 1-0 to Manchester United. Henry with a free kick here, floats it over to Sanchez, and what an effort. He hasn't found the back of the net, but that wasn't a bad attempt at all. Corner kick to come now then. Overmars launches it into the box, and that is a lovely headed finish from Henry. In off the crossbar, and they've levelled it up. Ronaldo's headed finish at the other end was pretty impressive, but arguably that one from Henry was even better. It always looks so much nicer when it goes in off the bar, and he's beaten Schmeichel comfortably there. Lovely goal from Thierry Henry. Here they come once again. Bergkamp's on the ball. Plays that forward to Thierry Henry. Vieira's in space there through the middle, and he's found the back of the net. They've completely turned it around. It's 2-1 to Wenger. Sir Alex Ferguson's men have completely capitulated here. They were 1-0 up, cruising towards victory, and even at 1-1 they were going to win on away goals, but Arsene Wenger's men had other ideas. Vieira's found the back of the net, and it looks like Wenger's men are going to win it. It was a pretty even game, but Wenger's men were just more clinical, and towards the end there, they were just unstoppable, to be honest. 6 shots, 4 on target, they scored 2 of them, and they've picked up a 2-1 victory. Thierry Henry's the man of the match, and to be honest, he deserves that. He scored a goal, he provided an assist, and he was absolutely instrumental in the turnaround. Whilst Patrice Evra was the best player for Sir Alex Ferguson. So, Wenger's men have come out on top in this one, but let's get into the second part of the video, and let's see which team comes out on top throughout the course of an entire simulated season. Will it be Arsene Wenger's men once again, or will Sir Alex Ferguson get his revenge? Let's find out. Right then, so we're halfway through the simulated season, and as it stands, Ronaldo's the top scorer, Hazard's provided the most assists, and Sir Alex Ferguson's Manchester United are top of the league. Chelsea are second, and Arsene Wenger's Arsenal are currently sitting third. Despite being top of the Premier League though, it's not going quite so great for them in the Champions League. They did qualify for the next round, but they did come second in their group behind Juventus. Whilst over in Europa League, Arsene Wenger's Arsenal finished top of their group with 16 points. Decent. Anyway though, let's sim forward to the end of the season, and let's see if anything changes. One thing that's definitely changed is the Premier League's top scorer. Bergkamp scored 22 times in 29 appearances. Ronaldo was the second top scorer with 19 in 33, whilst Hazard came third with 18 goals in 34 appearances. As well as being the third top scorer, Hazard also provided the most assists, whilst Liverpool's Alisson kept the most clean sheets. And Wenger's Arsenal ended up finishing second in the table, 6 points behind Sir Alex Ferguson's Manchester United. They won 28 games, drew 7 and lost just 3, picking up 91 points in the process. Chelsea came third, Liverpool finished 4th and Manchester City finished 5th. And I've just noticed that Fulham came 8th. It looks like they're going to get relegated in real life, but in this FIFA sim, they're doing pretty well for themselves. Arsene Wenger's Arsenal lost to Liverpool in the FA Cup semi-final, and that's a bit painful to see, I'm not going to lie. Liverpool beat Manchester United on penalties in the final. And Sir Alex Ferguson's Manchester United also bottled it in the Carabao Cup. They went up against Wenger's Arsenal in that one and lost 2-1. And Ferguson's United couldn't win the Champions League either. They got knocked out of the quarter-final stage by Juventus, who themselves ended up losing to Barcelona on penalties in the final. Over in the Europa League, meanwhile, Arsene Wenger's Arsenal made it all the way to the final, only to end up losing to Milan on penalties. Also, when Sir Alex Ferguson and Arsene Wenger went head-to-head in the league, it was a 1-1 draw at Old Trafford and a 2-2 draw at the Emirates, so yeah, not too much separating these two teams at all. I do love that Manchester United beat Liverpool 4-0 at Old Trafford though. That's the kind of result that I like to see. Anyway though, thanks for watching, I hope you've enjoyed the video. Leave it a like if you have done, have an awesome day, and I'll catch you again next time.